So if you watched the last video of me stumbling my way through my first night, you would have realized there's a fair amount of room for improvement. So today we're going to look at Minecraft the way it should be played. A really great start. That first day that just goes along swimmingly with, of course, about 6 months worth of hindsight. But here it is, a great start. Oh wow, there's ice. That's a bit unusual. Seems to be by the sea. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you don't want to go for a little walk around like I'm doing, because you don't have a lot of time before it gets dark. So you don't want to go and explore the whole area. First thing you got to do, get yourself some wood. So here we go. 1 or 2 trees will be fine. And then we're going to get ourselves a crafting table and make us a couple of implements. So the only implement that you're going to need to make is a wooden axe and a wooden pickaxe. The reason is you need the wooden axe to cut down trees a little bit faster, to get yourself some more resources, and the pickaxe to be able to get some stone. And after you started getting stone, you're just going to make stone implements, or maybe even later iron implements. So these are actually the only wooden implements that you're really going to make. So now with a bit of wood under your belt, you're going to make yourself a shelter. Don't spend your time trying to build a nice big house with a fancy roof and all that kind of stuff. Firstly, the resources it takes is just huge, and secondly, you're just not going to have enough time before the first night hits, and it's likely to get blown up by a creeper. Easiest way is just to build a bunker in the ground. You're going to hit some stone quite quickly, which means you're going to get stone to build the next tools that you need. Really quick and easy. Slap a door on the front and you're safe for the first night. Oh wow, look at that. Really lucky. Coal in the first couple of digs. Awesome. So there goes that wooden pickaxe. So let's go make ourselves a stone one and we can keep on going. So we're going to pick up that crafting table. Let's take it inside of our bunker. And we need to think about maybe making ourselves a stone furnace. So we're going to go ahead and pick up this coal. But this is a really lucky find. I've played games where I've gone literally days before I find any. So the coal is really useful for helping us make torches, getting our furnace going. But I'll show you maybe an idea of how you can do that without the coal. So if you weren't lucky enough to find coal, you can actually just use wood to get yourself charcoal. So cut down a couple of trees, pop them in the furnace, make yourself some charcoal, and then use the charcoal to carry on firing your furnace, and also to make more charcoal to make yourself some torches. Let's go get some wood. Let's get this furnace cooking and get some torches up for the night. It's always useful to plant 1 or 2 trees near to your base so that you've always got wood on hand, especially if you're not living in a forest, which we are in this case. So while it's still light, we're going to go out and get ourselves some more wood, just to give us a nice supply to use for building, and also to make some more charcoal, and just get us through that first night. So it's really important to light up your house because it's about to get dark and you're going to need to see what you're doing in the night, and you also don't want any monsters spawning in your house because that generally ends badly. last thing we need is a door to keep all the monsters out. And there we have it. There's our bunker for the night, and we've just got to spend the first night in our bunker. You can go outside. Chances are someone's going to kill you. Unfortunately, we didn't find any sheep, so no bed for us. So we're going to have to wait the night through rather than sleeping it through. So what do? The first night is a great opportunity just to start getting yourself ready for your second day. So you can build yourself some extra tools, maybe start a little bit of mining, see what you can find. Maybe if you've managed to get some food for the day, get that all cooked up, do whatever furnace work you need to do. But basically, you've got some time to kill while you're waiting for the lights to come back on. So off you go find something. If you didn't know, a spade works much better for gravel than a pickaxe. Oh wow, there's some more coal. And usually coal comes in quite a big seam, so they'll probably find some more around. That's awesome. Hey, and there's even some iron. Sure, this really is a good start. Awesome. Wow, there is an awesome amount of coal here. We basically are going to be set up for the first part of the game. This really is a great start. Looks like we dug away part of our stairs, so we just need to do a little bit of rebuilding here so we can get back up to the top. Maybe also seal off some of the old portions so that we don't get confused. I often use gravel for that because very little other use, and it's just a great way to clear out your inventory. So after having mined all night and actually had done really well, we've got a huge amount of coal, even some iron which we've smelted through the night, you can get out of your bunker and start with your day. Now, as I said in my last video, Minecraft is yours to make with what you want to do. So you can hang out here at this base where you've started, you can go exploring, find yourself somewhere new to go. It really is up to you. And so that is basically your first night done and dusted. Now, you want to try and find yourself a bed. It would really be useful so that you can sleep your nights away instead of trying to just entertain yourself. I enjoy also trying to get myself a little bit of sugarcane, and we were really lucky here. We found some next to the ocean, so we can plant it up. Because maybe I should move it and put it somewhere close to my base. Yeah, let's do that. So sugarcane is really important because it helps you to start making maps so that you can actually start navigating around without getting yourself lost. There are so many stories of Minecrafters who have lost their base because they just can't find it again. They thought they knew where it was, and you can actually lose quite a lot of resources and just lose out on 1 or 2 days play. Very frustrating. Get yourself a map, figure out where you are. So I spent the whole of the second day running around doing odd things, maybe planting a bit of wheat, and there was a llama that gave me some leather, but I really struggled to find any sheep, which means no wool, which means no bed. So I think that tonight we're going to have to just have some drastic measures and go and find us a few spiders, because spiders give you string, and string can give you wool. So I don't have any armor, and in fairness, not a lot of brains, so I think we need to prepare for the inevitable. So let's create ourselves a trunk and offload all of our inventory so that when we die, and yes, I said when, not if, we will not lose all of our stuff. Okay, spider hunting. Oh wow, I forgot that you need 4 string to make a wool, so that means 12 string to make a bed. So I think we're going to need to do a little bit more night hunting. So I'm going to just quickly change the plan, and I'm going to actually put a few torches around my base so that when I'm running around outside, especially when I just run straight out, I don't run into a mob that suddenly spawned outside my front door like a creeper or a zombie. So I'm going to quickly make some torches and then light up the outside area a bit so that it's a little bit safer for me, and then we'll carry on with the spider hunting. So let's get back to hunting some spiders. And then the inevitable happened. I decided it was a good idea to try and attack a skeleton out of the water with no armor. And of course, by the time I realized it was a bit too late and started running away, it was all over. And that was the end of my day. So that's it, my great start with a perhaps less than great ending. Get some wood, find yourself a little bit of a bunker, inevitably spend the first night awake, and so maybe do a bit of mining. Next day, try and find some sheep to get yourself a bed, and if you want to, go exploring to look for somewhere else to live. Don't forget to get a map so that you don't get lost, and the rest after that, the world is your oyster. Enjoy.